Hey, welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. If you've ever been to Jerusalem, the Holy Land, one of the experiences you have is how close everything is together. Jerusalem was a pretty small city back in ancient times. And so you see the ruins of the temple and the place where the Last Supper was and the Holy Sepulchre where Jesus was buried and crucified. They're all within maybe a few hundred yards of each other. And they say about 30,000 people lived there in the time of Jesus. And, after Jesus died, about 30 years later, the temple was destroyed by the Romans because the Jews had revolted against the Romans, and the Roman army came in, the 10th Legion came in and destroyed the place totally, and all the holy sites. And the Romans looked at the Christians as kind of a group of Jews, and so they were all banned from the city and exiled. And later on, they started to drift back. And the story goes that the Christians used to gather in those places that were totally destroyed, where the holy sites were. And they found the place of the Last Supper. And whatever building had been there was gone. But they used to gather there and used to pray there in those holy sites. And they kept some of the relics, obviously the Shroud of Turin and so on. They kept those holy things. And I think that's kind of instructive because, there are times when everything seems lost and everything seems destroyed. And we can feel that way about our times, about Christianity, Christendom. Maybe that's gone. That idea that, the church is the most influential power in society. And yet, there's always that image of even when civilization can seem destroyed, the good seems to be gone, God and His Holy Spirit keep gathering His faithful ones back together again. And we got to go back to those places and those holy sites and gather together in prayer. And God's Spirit will always bring renewal, and He'll always give us hope, even when things seem pretty dark. And we should never lose that hope, even when times are tough like today. God's Spirit will win out.